Thank you, Laura, and welcome to Hamilton on a very nice mid-September Friday night for the first meeting of the season between the Tiger Cats and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Getting the start in Winnipeg against the Toronto Argonauts. Here he is in Hamilton, getting the start on a first down and working there with Brady Oliveira. It's a 2nd and 6, opening possession in this Friday night game. Throwing his Streveler. It is caught to Ontario Wilson. Second game back with Winnipeg to the Rough Riders. So here we go on the first down. It's intercepted. Jamal Peters has it. Taking off towards the end zone, and he is finally caught deep in the Bombers zone at the 7, 1st and goal. Throws it off to the right. Caught. Touchdown. One play is all it took. And it's Greg Bell.
Yeah, you're going to see flow gets going this way. As you're going to see the fullback lead tray motion, Greg Bell is just going to have off the fake a free release into the flat the other way. Breaks a tackle, makes his way in.
Saw the opposition come back. This time they're in a hole, and it's Oliveira finding a hole, and a good run for Brady Oliveira. More productive game for him on the ground last week against the Riders. The week before, at only 5 carries for 24. First down play to throw to Oliveira now through the air. Another first down to the Riders in the Banjo Bowl. But a lot more productive as he is on this drive. Faking to him, and Streveler keeps it himself this time. A quarterback that's known to run.
Get things going quickly here as the Ticats are making substitutions.
And throwing it wide open on the 3rd and short. They caught the Ticats unprepared.
There are 2 fouls against Hamilton. Offside. That penalty is declined. Too many players on the field by Winnipeg, by Hamilton. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
In that ball game.
And it's Bell now. Yeah, Bo showed some good footwork. Short yardage now. Jake Dolegale in, and Big Jake. 2 years ago in the Grey Cup against Montreal. It was with Calgary last year. Deep shot. Mitchell to the end zone. Coverage there, and Shamar Bridges one-on-one with Dexter Lawson.
Upon further review by the replay center, the ruling on the field stands. There was no infraction for defensive pass interference.
It's outside the 42 for Mark Leggio. 4 for 4 last week against the Alouettes. And we'll call it 1 for 1 tonight. Injured last week against Saskatchewan by the hit by C.J. Rivas. Well, here's Brady Oliveira. He got turned around and redirected.
In that backfield as well.
Already 45 yards rushing, Oliveira. And there's his 6th carry with Winnipeg, taking over from Buck Pierce. Throwing to the left and looking for Wilson, who nearly had it one-handed.
Play for field position.
So first down deep in their zone at the 10. Turning back, cutting back is Greg Bell. 4 points behind the Alouettes. They play Saskatchewan this weekend. Here's Mitchell to throw on the 2nd and 7. Oh, and Lawler had a shot at it. 9 touches, 7 carries, 2 catches as well. 52 on the ground, and there's his 8th run, and that's a big one for Oliveira. Down to the 30, pushed down around the 27 by Peters. Down by 3 to the Hamilton 27. Streveler, designed run, he just keeps it. 11 minutes in the clock until halftime. A 3-point difference. Bombers trying to get out of the pocket, and he is sacked by Philip Osai. Longest to 39. This is a 45-yard try to tie the game. Looking forward to that next week. The Hamilton 40 now. We got a 10-10 tie. Bo Levi Mitchell throwing off to the left. He completes it 2 to Tim White. Right at midfield. First meeting of the season between these 2 teams. And on the 1st and 10, it is Mitchell over the middle and open. That's Lawler. In this tie ball game, at a 2nd and 10, Mitchell, 4-man rush, slips a bit as he steps up, pumps, and he's going to take off again. This will be about a 35-yard try with Constantino to put it down, and Gordon White on the snap, out, down, and kicked, and perfect for Mark Leggio.
About a dozen former Blue Bombers who followed him here in free agency.
Streveler just takes it right up the middle in his 3rd start this season for the injured Zach Collaros. Handing off Oliveira, especially early on with all those great catches, all those touchdowns. There's Streveler, and 1:23 in the clock till halftime. down 3. Strebler rolls to his right. It's intercepted. Second pick he's thrown to Sean Amos. And once again, and down to the 26 Winnipeg. Still plenty of time here for Hamilton. There's Greg Bell eating up yardage again as he gets it inside the 15.
Have created a great opportunity for Hamilton to put points on the board already. A touchdown off that first turnover.
At the 13, see what the Ticats can do quickly. It is caught. Including facing his old team for the first time. The throw, end zone, touchdown, Tim White. And again, the Ticats make Winnipeg pay for that interception. Starting inside their 5. Faking to Oliveira, calls his number. Just across the 9 for Winnipeg. In the second down and 5. Sends it off to Oliveira. Puts his head down. And the Lions play Ottawa later on tonight. Oliveira. Another carry for him.
We'll see if that starts to take a physical toll as the game rolls on. They can start carving out some bigger chunks of yardage.
Down by 10. Still plenty of time to start in the second half of that time. Used to do for him in Winnipeg when he was a Bomber. Before that, here's Greg Bell. And just pushing in behind former Bomber Liam Dobson, the right guard. Andy Litre in motion. The handoff to Bell. Easily has the first down and more.
Outrageous. I think he's up to 13 on the season already.
13 indeed to lead the CFL. There's a throw to the right. Mitchell open and caught.
Making the most of the ones he gets here this season.
Finger pointing time.
Second and long.
Defensive offside. Winnipeg number 5. 5-yard penalty. It remains second down.
The Ticats get closer. It's Bell. First down. Down closer to the 10. Bo Levi Mitchell and the Ticats. Faking to Litre. The toss right to Bell. Inside the 10. The 5. Another short attempt here. Down around the 13. No problem at all. The Bombers in a slightly deeper hole now. Yes, they can run the football. Chris Strebler is trying to get the air attack going. And off to the left. That is caught by Kevin Clarcius. And big Clarcius. And a pair of hands, too. And that's Ontario Wilson, the sweep around the edge.
Forcing the defense to defend sideline to sideline.
Crowd picking up at Hamilton Stadium. Faking the throw and then calling his number again. Strebler. Faking to Oliveira, rolling to the right. Sending it to the end zone, but way too far. Dylan Mitchell, Ontario Wilson, Oliveira in the backfield. Little pump fake. Strebler! Well, he gets rid of it just as he is being sacked by Philip Osai. At the 26 for Sergio Castillo, who's 1 for 1, hit one from 45 earlier. And he adds another one. It's fourth quarter, and just shy of midfield for Bo Levi Mitchell. And Greg Bell, another great night for Bell. Still running hard. He gets it inside the 40. Here we go again. Why not? 15 carries, 96 yards for Bell. Here we go again. Finds some room. The 156 last week in Montreal. And 103 and still counting as he gets another touch. Why not? Jaden Woodby coming in. They had a 13-point lead earlier in this half. And they have a 13-point lead again. Still not out of it in the East. Excuse me, the Lions at 6-7 and the Red Blacks. Bo Levi Mitchell calling out the plays. And the Hamilton 44, Bell again adding to his totals. Griffin earlier this season, but yeah, last week in Montreal over only 191 yards passing. Lots of running by Bell. That one going out to Tim White, right along the line of scrimmage. And whatever it takes. Hamilton's getting that tonight off the turnovers too. And Bell finds a hole, tripped up by Retta Cramdeep. And Justin Rankin against the Argos tomorrow here on TSN. Caught, Tim White at the 10. First and goal. Bomber 7. Bell, the carry, inside the 5. Touchdown. One play later again. Bell finds the end zone. Jamal Peters on his first throw, and later to Sean Amos, leading to Hamilton touchdowns. 4-man rush. Strebler trying to buy more time with the legs. Rolling out, taking off, and a good pickup as he just heads out of bounds. They run tempo, going again in a 2nd and 3. Trying to set up a draw to Oliveira. It looked like Instead, Strebler keeps it. And one touchdown on the night to Carrick Wheatfall in the first half. Here's Strebler with time. The throw down to the 5 and caught. On the first and goal. Back over it quickly, running it. Into the end zone for the touchdown is Strebler. Calls his number again. And Winnipeg with their second touchdown on the night. Only a minute 6. That's all they took off the clock. They've had to work in a hurry here. They're looking for 2. Into the end zone to the left for Nick Dembski, who's got it. This is the first meeting of the season and looking to go the Ticats' way. Under half a minute to go. Strebler on the 2nd and 2, being pursued by Philip Osai. And a deep shot down for Dembski, who has it. 18 seconds now. 32-21. Strebler down inside the 15. Winnipeg, for what it's worth, going to look for the end zone again. Strebler. Flushed out. Running now. Takes off. Trying to get to the end zone. Is tackled before it. And that's it. The Hamilton Tiger Cats win again.